Hello everybody and welcome back to another eventful day in our lives here in Sri Lanka. So we're on our way to Kitulgala in a Tuk Tuk. From Hatton to Kitulgala in a Tuk Tuk. So it should be an eventful experience, that's for sure.
This one fit?
Yeah?
I didn't think it was gonna fit.
Oh, it fits. Nice. Huh? Yeah, it's in the door. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I can put this one on my lap.
Yeah.
Thank you again. Okay.
You put the wood review.
Yeah.
Where is it? Hotel.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you. All right. We are sufficiently squashed into the back of this Tuk Tuk. Now, because we're in the up country, I guess you could say, there's going to be a lot of hills, up and down.
Yes.
And just our bag alone, so just this black suitcase, is hovering somewhere around, I think maybe 16 or 17 kilos. We both are not light people either, so it's going to be interesting to see just how quickly we fall off the side of a cliff.
The suitcase just nearly broke my rib.
Yeah.
I'm kind of wondering if it would make more sense to put the suitcase on the floor.
Then we have no leg space. We have no legs.
We have no legs.
You'd have to sit like in a meditation pose.
I don't know. Better than getting your rib punctured. I don't know. This is going to be an interesting journey, I think.
It's going to be a bit of a nightmare, I feel like. So we're currently going up a very, very slight hill and we're struggling. So, let's see what lies ahead.
I was really thinking that we would have more space behind us, but he has like a subwoofer.
Here's a subwoofer, yeah.
So our suitcase does have like no space, because I thought that we could put this one in the back, but there's no space. So.
It's like a pimp my ride, tuk tuk type of a thing. Yeah.
So from here to Kitulgala, it's supposed to be 31 kilometers and an hour in the car. I assume with the tuk-tuk it will probably be like 1 hour 45, maybe 2 hours?
Definitely
something like that?
Not as fast or efficient as a car is, or a scooter, so I'm going to go closer to 2 hours, I guess.
Okay, you're going to say 2 hours, it's now 10:49.
Yep.
See who's right, and I really hope that Kitulgala is just downhill from here, because if it's anything uphill, I think we will have a little bit of a problem. And the streets here are all kind of like down, up, down, up, down, up, so let's see what happens. But well, it's the first time that we agreed to travel in a tuk-tuk, and I don't know, I thought it's like a little bit more of an interesting way to travel instead of always being like in a closed car. So let's see what happens and how many dangerous overtakings we will have by public buses. Right, you guys, we managed to drive the street part of this tuk-tuk journey. Now we are going a little bit what looks like off-road, but this is not an off-road tuk-tuk. Have a look. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. You just made a very extreme flop to the right, and I thought that was the end of us. This journey has taken 2 hours so far. Anyway, what I was trying to say is we're still off-road and we're going kind of further up into basically the middle of nowhere. I asked Luke what kind of accommodation he has booked, and he said he booked the best rated accommodation in Kitulgala.
Somehow doubting it now.
It's Kitulgala?
Yeah.
Kitulgala, yeah. He's saying he's second guessing his choice, but that is because we are currently driving a very clearly street tuk-tuk off-road on the side of a little, I don't know, a little cliff here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Off-road, it's off-road tuk-tuk, yeah?
Yeah.
And initially I was thinking we could just like rent a scooter and then go back and forth to the accommodation ourselves, but I'm not sure that a scooter will actually do it here, to be quite honest. It's kind of, I don't know, very rocky, very muddy, very in the middle of the forest. We're not straight anymore. Oh my god. I don't know what to tell you. This is Naomi reporting live from the back of the tuk-tuk in the middle of the forest. If we fall down a cliff, you're the first to know. Alright you guys, a little bit of an update maybe of where we are at right now. We're literally in the middle of the jungle. There's no phone reception. I believe this is our room. I don't know, it's not the best situation to be in right now, I want to say. It's kind of, yeah, I don't know, it has very positive reviews online, but it's really out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around here, there's no way of us actually leaving, so like we can't even rent anything to explore the area because we don't have phone reception. The next village is also quite far, and yeah, welcome to this part of traveling, I want to say. I don't know, we both are a little bit, we don't know what to do right now. Luke is currently trying to maybe figure out a different accommodation or figure out any way to get there, because I don't believe that we can stay here for very long. I don't know, initially we had planned 2 nights to stay here, but we were kind of thinking, you know, we would be able to rent a scooter and able to move around freely, but well, this is what I'm looking at. I don't really think that there will be a scooter rental anywhere here. So yeah, I don't know. I'm genuinely, I don't know.
Right, so unfortunately, it's just not the situation that we need to be in right now. We need to have like the freedom of the bike or a scooter or something like that to get around.
And internet to work.
And an internet signal, which there is none. So it's just those 2 things together. It's actually really nothing against this place in particular. It's more just if you're coming on a holiday, I understand staying somewhere like this because it completely disconnects you from all of the chaos of the cities. But for us, at the moment, it just doesn't work at all. And this road is really crazy, like absolutely mental, totally crazy. My lower back feels like it has been like broken in several places and displaced, and my hip is sore and my leg is asleep, and yeah, I need like a full-blown Ayurvedic treatment after today.
Yes, please. Just to let you guys know what is going to happen now as well is that we don't know what is going to happen. In all fairness, this is the only place that we had booked, and we don't have any mode of transport to get to the next city or anything like that. Okay, yeah. At least the tuk-tuk driver is having fun. Yes, so we don't have anything figured out yet. We're just gonna ask him basically to drop us off in the next village. And then we're gonna start contacting transfer agencies and some friends of ours. I already messaged Purna, which is the very friendly gentleman that had driven us from Negombo to Matale, I believe. Maybe he knows somebody, I don't know, in Sri Lanka somebody always knows somebody, and we're just gonna try and figure it out that way, how we can get somewhere. Maybe there might even be a bus to get to the next village. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens and then book something along the way. This was an adventure that was not anticipated and not planned. I don't know. We're gonna make it work somehow and see what happens. We'll keep you posted along the way, I wanna say. Quick little update. We are sitting on the side of the road in front of Lanka Santosa, and we just bought ourselves a bottle of water to basically keep going, and our friend Purna actually was able to organize a transport for us, so that's good, but they will only be here in like 2 hours. And it's currently starting to rain. I hope that the rain won't be too bad, but I'm sure it's gonna be okay. We're kind of sitting under this little roof here. Well, I don't know what to say. I feel like this is also part of traveling, and usually we try to keep like a positive outlook onto everything, but this time around a little bit of realism is also okay. I know we're complaining on a very, very high level, but this was just not it for us, I guess. We're gonna be waiting now for the transport for 2 hours. The rain is picking up as well. And yeah, we're gonna go back to Colombo for a few nights just to kind of reorganize ourselves, I wanna say, and then take it from there. Yay!
Right guys, so the entire basically village has just blacked out and there's absolutely no signal, which means we cannot contact our driver. Now he said that he's going to be roughly around 2 hours, but I hope he can find us, because he's not going to be able to actually contact us now without a mobile signal. So it's kind of like a whole different layer to today's nightmare so far. But hey, see how it goes. I'm very excited though to get back to the big city of Colombo, and also to get some food because I'm starving. It's gonna be probably around 2.5 or 3 hours drive as well from here to Colombo, so we have about 5 hours in front of us right now. This is it though. This is the reality of traveling, I guess, full time. And it is the reality of traveling in a lot of countries. Sri Lanka is not the only country that we've traveled to where we face situations like this. So I guess all we can do is keep our heads up, and if we do need something, I'm sure we can grab like a snack or whatever in the store next to us. But wow, the whole village seems to be basically shut down. We even had police come up, Sri Lankan police came up to us and they were asking us questions about why we're sitting on the side of the road, and we just had to explain basically what the situation was. Didn't want to film the Sri Lankan police because it's not really respectful, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's see if we're going to get found by this driver now, because my signal is totally flat, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, my signal is also totally flat, of course, but I don't know what I can productively add to this, other than I really hope that this driver can find us.
Yep.
If not, we are capital F-U-C-K-E-D, if you know what I mean.
We are screwed. He's here, our savior. He's here to bring us away from this situation. The rain finally stopped and our signals came back within the space of like 15 minutes. So
Yes.
I think we're good to go.
We're good to go. He's our savior in batik armor. Hello. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, that's it, heavy. Yeah.
Oh, careful, careful. Yeah, very heavy. Okay, Stuti. What is your name?
I'm Nimesh.
Nimesh?
yeah.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
nice. Thank you so much. I'll come to this side.
Okay.
Hurry, hurry. Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm a happy camper now. Time to go to Colombo, I guess.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Yes,
all good.
let's go.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thank you for coming. Como Stuti?
You know single words?
No, I
No,
just like
very bad.
3 or 4 words.
3 or 4 words.
Tambili.
Okay.
So yeah, time to breathe, time to relax. Happy to be out of this situation.
Okay. After a very uneventful 2.5 hour drive roughly from Kitulgala, we made it to the big city of Colombo. Feels kind of strange to be back here. It was unbelievably and still is insanely bad weather right now. There's like thunderstorms, massive amount of rain, so we obviously couldn't really show you guys much of the drive. It was literally just speeding through colossal amounts of rain, but we've arrived at our homestay here in Colombo for the next couple of nights, where we're going to be basing ourselves and making videos from here in Colombo, so expect a couple videos from the capital city. We do love Colombo. It has a lot of really good things to explore, plenty of amazing food as well, so I'm very excited for the food.
So excited for the food.
And this is our room, so it's very, very basic. It is a homestay literally just in the south of Colombo, so we're actually very close to Mount, I hope I'm not going to butcher this name, Mount Lavina or Mount Lavinia or something like that, close to Dehiwala. So there's those two beaches are very, very close to where this homestay is. This place is called Leo's Homestay, and it's actually by a company called Oyo, which doesn't have a good reputation. Typically Oyo, especially in places like India, it's not known for being a nice place to stay, but I have to say I'm very positively surprised by the cleanliness of this place. The owner as well just called us. I just had a chat with him there. Perfect English, really, really helpful. And he said he's on his way now to basically show us around the accommodation. There's not much to show around though. It's very, very simple, very basic. This is a triple room, so we have a nice big double bed. There's an AC and a fan. So both of those things are a big step up in comparison to the last place. The last place was basically just a bed in an empty room. This time we have an AC, we have a fan, we even have a small light in the corner, which is very, very rare for Asia.
And we have hot water.
And we have hot water as well. So those 3 things alone are enough to sell us on this accommodation being perfect for us. The bed is very clean, and the bathroom is super simple, very, very straightforward. Actually very big sink, massive sink, simple little mirror, and then typical Sri Lankan style bathroom, I think, with the slots there, which means it's open, which sometimes is not great because it invites mosquitoes like crazy to come in, but at least it's airing out the place. And you do have the shower, super simple. It's like a rainfall shower, so very, very nice. We're very happy to be here in Colombo.
So the host just arrived. He's super, super nice, very friendly guy. They do have a kitchen and so on here as well, with refrigerator where you can do some light cooking, water filter, and you can also do laundry, one load for 400 rupees, which is really, really good for Sri Lanka. Usually it's like, I don't know, around 800 rupees per kilo, I
Yeah.
believe. That's kind of the rate that we have gotten in the last few weeks. So yeah, 400 for one load of washing. We take that any day. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I think we massively improved our situation. And our plan now basically from here is we're going to film as much as we can around Colombo, having like some adventures around here. And then I think we're going to gradually work our way south because it is the season to be jolly. In other words, it means it's the season for the south.
The south,
And it doesn't seem to be the season here in Colombo just yet because of crazy amounts of rain. But I'm sure maybe during the day it's going to get better. But I am very, very excited to be here on the west coast. The upcountry or the highlands where we've spent the last week or so now exploring has been insane. Really
very
positive.
Beautiful.
Some of the most beautiful areas we've ever seen in our lives. But it's nice to be back here in the city as well, where there's just so many different areas to explore in one city. So you don't have to move around a lot.
It's a lot easier as well from the west to the south to kind of get around because there is train connection and Uber and Pick Me and so on works perfectly fine here, whereas upcountry that doesn't really work so well. So keep that in mind in case you're traveling upcountry outside of Nuara Elia and Ella, I want to say. Yes, we love upcountry, but it has its ups and downs. It's so beautiful, but it's also so difficult. So we're just happy to be in the big city, enjoy a few days of the hustle and bustle, and then maybe settle down somewhere else along the coast.
But for now, my name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
We are the two Mad Explorers.
And this is your reminder to keep exploring.
See you guys in the next Sri Lankan adventure.
Bye-bye.
Stuti.
Bye-bye.